a showdown we've circled on the calendar as number 1 goes on the road to face a top 10 team. Welcome to Baton Rouge, Louisiana, and LSU Death Valley, home of the Bayou Bengals. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on one of the top 5 teams in this conference, the LSU Tigers. For BA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Crumstreet. Let's get this thing underway. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he's tackled at the 25, same spot it would have been, and he left it in the end zone. They'll hand it off. And the one moves the ball up to the 33. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, 2 top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And the Sultan were able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. And 3rd and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. They stop him behind the line. That's going to set up 4th down and short.
That is a great job by this defense. The defensive line really taking control up front. I love how those linebackers flowed on that play. Nice tackle for a loss. It sets up a 4th down.
And here comes the punter onto the field. This is a low liner. This won't go a long way. The punt will bounce and head out of bounds. Takes the returner out of play. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Grab behind the line, it's Hatchett. The defense drops him for a loss. They went backwards there. A 2nd down behind the sticks now.
Boy, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All you could do is throw it to his back, and a loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quick throw to his receiver. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. The defense will wrap him up after a 7-yard gain. It'll bring up fourth down.
Now the defense plays it pretty well. Force the quarterback to make the throw in front of you as a defense. Then you square up and make the tackle. Force them to do something special after the catch. That tactic works here. Now we've got a fourth down.
One team stays on the sideline. Offense going for it on fourth down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Receiver makes the grab. Makes the first down, but Hazy, nice big hit there at the end.
And an effort by the receiver here. Good job with the run after the catch to pick up that first down. The pass was short of the sticks, and this receiver is able to get the rest by himself. Terrific individual effort here.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. He's got a man down the middle. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, LSU.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back. But the continuity of this offensive line was on display. That's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. And he'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return. Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. They've got him in the backfield, nowhere to go, a 2-yard loss.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with 3rd down and long.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Lets it go quickly. Makes a diving grab there. That was beautiful. Tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength.
Chris, when that quarterback threw that football, I didn't think that play had much of a chance. How about the effort by this wide receiver to lay out and come up with that completion for positive yards?
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. 2nd and 1. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
That's a really good run by this offense. And, Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a first down.
Tailback takes the handoff again. Nowhere to run. Goes around him for no gain.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Short connection to the tight end here.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
They need a yard here on 4th down to keep this drive alive. Offense will keep it on the ground here. They stop him, but not before he reaches the 35. This offense really threatening now.
Confident play there on 4th and 1. Get behind the big fellas up front. Get a good push. You have to like that call in this part of the field. A punt there doesn't net much of a change in field position, so the right call is made and you pick up the first down.
This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. Rotates the tight end. It's complete. Who's in the clear? He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up, obviously, in the NFL. These tight ends that are really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed after the catch. This is a short throw. You can see what he does after the catch, and he is a tough matchup for whether it's a safety, a nickel, or a linebacker.
It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the 2nd period. So here we go. An exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Quarterback keeps the football. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Boy, the options dried up quickly for the quarterback here. Very, very fortunate he was somehow able to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Second down and goal, upcoming. Heavy blitz look here, pre-snap. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Defense is coming after him. Nobody open downfield, he just throws it away.
That's a smart heads-up play to me by the quarterback. Would rather throw it in the stands than a tight throw leading to a potential turnover. Wonder what they'll have dialed up here on this 3rd down.
The 10th play of this drive is a 3rd down and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Launching one to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
But what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
And they will trot out the field goal team here. They'll set up at the right hash mark for this chip shot. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. After the miss, still down by 7.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, LSU.
And here's that wrinkle, the Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. And it's a direct sack. Oh, and he's going backwards. The Wildcat look did not fool this defense at all.
I like the idea of mixing it up from time to time because you can't be too predictable. But the execution was a little bit off on this one. You're going to have to go back to the drawing board.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Handoff to the back. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. Delivers quickly to the left side. Pass ball is incomplete, but there's a flag. Will it keep the drive alive? So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. Returner decides to fair catch this. Wideout's now clustered. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Brought down, but crosses midfield to the 46.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that 1st down.
Fires it to the wideout. Oh, he makes the catch. He'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
That's a big-time play by this wide receiver from Notre Dame. You think about Notre Dame teams that have been able to get up into the national scene. They've always seemed to have a difference maker out on the perimeter, going way back to Tim Brown, who won a Heisman, Rocket, who is dynamic, most recently Chase Claypool. You got to have somebody on the outside that can make plays to have a chance of winning these big games.
But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Incompletion makes it second down. From the shotgun, drops back. Looking to scramble. Escapes the pocket, but cannot make a play, and they sack him.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now on third and very long, looking to throw. Quick throw to the left side. He's got it with room to run. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down now. The offense still on the field. Looks like they're going to go for it. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Deep shot toward the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Irish.
This is what having an accurate quarterback is so important. Fourth down, critical situation. He puts that ball right on his receiver. What I love to see is he not only picks up that first down, but he's got the speed and the awareness to take it to the end zone for the touchdown.
PAT is good. They slammed into the kicker, and penalty markers are down. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. This is a score kick, picked up by one of the up men. Will be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. Tackle him right at the 31.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down. Second down play coming up for this offense. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Breaks loose at the 45. Breaks into the clear. What an electric play. Suddenly they move into scoring position down to the 24. That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looking for the wideout. What a catch!
They bring him down, but the game sets up the offense. First and goal from the 10. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here.
Timeout, Notre Dame.
So 3 plays in, this offense has set up a first and goal. Very efficient so far. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
Interesting idea here near the goal line, relying on the speed to get to the edge. It didn't work out this time, but maybe give it another look later on.
Coming up, second down and goal.
Get set.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Here's the handoff, testing the middle. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2.
Well, he came close to putting this ball into the end zone, but he comes up short. Now we're looking at a third and goal. Boy, the defense is digging in. The offensive line trying to get a good push. I'm curious to see if they try to run the football again here on third and goal.
Here on third and goal. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page.
Notre Dame.
Now look at this. They could break the tie with a chip shot, but the coach says, we're going for it on fourth down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And the pass is batted down, broken up on fourth down. What a play.
Chris, I like the call here, going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
Breaks loose at the 15. Now here he goes. Steps out of bounds, but not before a huge gain on the ground. Well, we thought we'd see that world-class speed flashed at some point today, Kirk, and there it was.
There it is. It's a thing of beauty when he gets out into the open field, and I thought he was going to take it all the way to the house. You got to give these defenders some credit. Yeah, they gave up a big play, but what you love is they didn't give up and just let him walk into the end zone. They were able to bring him down. Let's see if it pays off for them in these next few plays.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking deep downfield to the left. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Oh, my gosh, Chris, a missed opportunity to your best receiver with that speed. I'll tell you this, I'm shocked that he actually overthrew. If anything, I'd expect him to underthrow a fleet-footed receiver like this, but he must have anticipated that his receiver could go get it, just misses him.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball. Play to start the drive, but now the 2 incompletions, they face a 3rd and 10. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Using his legs here. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
What a good job here by this quarterback, being very conscious of both the line to gain for that first down, as well as not necessarily taking a big hit early in this game. Great situational awareness and a first down.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And the receiver snags it. It's complete. And it'll go down after a nice pickup on the play. That'll be a first down. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Gets made on the out route. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
As quarterbacks, when you see man-to-man coverage, before the ball's even snapped, you're looking for a matchup you want to exploit and take advantage of. This time, he waits for the back to find that matchup with the linebacker, makes the throw, and picks up a first down.
Notre Dame has moved now into the red zone. That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. The pass rush closing in. He'll just roll that one away to avoid a win and a sack. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Looking for 6. To the end zone, but incomplete.
I don't mind this aggressive approach here by the offensive coordinator, taking a shot downfield on 3rd down. Now you can either kick the field goal or still have a chance to go for it.
They've converted both previous 4th down attempts, so why not try to make it 3 for 3? Quick pass, the catch is made. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. On 1st down, it's play action. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. He could go. Hurdles the defender. What hops? They bring him down, but a chance to turn that into points just before halftime.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
So, with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. Defense spends their 2nd timeout to try to regroup.
Timeout, LSU.
So, with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes onto the field. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. start the second half. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field, hoping to click here at the beginning of the third quarter, try to make up this deficit. Fights through the tackle. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
Looks like LSU has the first down. And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense.
Well, they get the first down here, Chris, and look at them. They're already at the line of scrimmage, getting the call from the sideline. They're ready to go.
Makes the catch. It's Patchen. And runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out in space.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. A handoff to the back. Breaks free. Got the first down and still motoring. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive line up. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Pressure is coming. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
Second down after the incompletion. And he'll set up to throw. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. Oh, he's bringing it back. Past the 50. He's past the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. A crucial pick six.
Wow, that's a risky throw here, so close to the goal line. This defender makes this interception, Chris. Sometimes you see a guy hesitant. He might think about taking a knee. This guy didn't. It gave him momentum and the speed that he needed to be able to get to the end zone.
And the extra point gives him a double-digit lead.
That makes the score Notre Dame 17, LSU 7.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Fox. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick six last time out here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Fires it to the wideout. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
In the college game, it's very challenging for these quarterbacks to make full field reads. Here, surveying the defense in the middle of that coverage, very difficult to find an opening and make that throw.
Here's the second down play. Receiver in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Won't carry his steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
Boy, when you can rip off a huge gain like that on a touch pass, it forces the defense to be more cognizant of the pre-snap motion to the edges. Now the pre-snap motion calls should keep that second-level defenders guessing.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They call the draw play here. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking to throw here. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Third down play here out of the shotgun. Quick throw, testing the middle. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a fourth down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
And now before the kickoff, a timeout is taken by the kicking team here.
LSU.
Offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on fourth down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Catch hauled in here over the middle. And he goes down, but the important thing is enough to move the sticks and a fresh set of downs.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. Nice grab. It's Patchett. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
That completion sets up a second down play. Looking to chuck it again. And they heave it deep downfield. He grabs it inside the 20. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Settled for a field goal last time out. Can they open things up on this possession? First down. Looking to throw the football. QB to the tight end for a completion. It's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
You set it down to the offense. 1st and 10. Increasing out motion from the offense. Play action here on 1st down. Throws it to the right. Makes the catch downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
What a great throw here and an even better catch by this Notre Dame wide receiver. And Chris, let's be honest. If Notre Dame's going to become this top 5 team, this consistent brand, this is where they've got to make their biggest strides. The ability to make plays downfield and have the speed to be able to play with the big boys in college football.
So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense has moved inside the opponent's 40. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. It can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle made at the 21. This offense in great scoring position now.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Looks over the middle, and that's complete.
That's a good job here, staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on 1st down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time. The big tight end. That'll bring up a 2nd and manageable here for this offense.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Handoff to the single back. Fights off a defender. They stop him, but it's a 1st down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a 1st down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that 1st down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
The Irish offense comes up here on 1st and goal. Press coverage now from these DBs. First and goal, handoff. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Notre Dame. How important was that touchdown, Kirk? It's now a two-possession game here in the second half.
It's a great job of this offense with their execution and having situational awareness here in the second half. They now have, as you said, Chris, this two-possession lead. They got a great chance to finish it off and get a win.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more.
That makes the score Notre Dame 24, LSU 14.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On the run, it's Hatcher. Moves the ball up to the 30. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Ball carrier brought down what is the final play of this third quarter. Let's check out this running back comparison. These guys have been excellent, pounding away and seemingly only getting stronger. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Grab near the sticks. It's Fox. Looks like LSU has the first down. Drive stays alive with that completion for a first down.
I love to see this team fighting the way they are. Picking up a first down on that third down shows you they still believe. They still think they got a shot to come back and compete in this game.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces a defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Back to throw again. Bringing pressure. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. He's running out of time here. The pass is incomplete. That's a big stop for this defense on 4th down.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the 4th quarter on a 4th down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
But how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the fourth.
First down here for this offense. Looking for a man. Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
Notre Dame now operating in the red zone. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Headed for the end zone. Touchdown, Irish. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Well, that's what great teams do. Things are getting a little bit too close, so they go right down the field with just a few plays to put this game right back to having a comfortable lead.
Now the important point after attempt. And the extra point up and good makes it a three-score game, up 17 here in the fourth.
That makes the score Notre Dame 31, LSU 14.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. This is a squib kick right to one of the blockers on the return team. And they get into the ground at the 30. That's where the drive will start.
Will take over. First and 10.
And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Defense got a big fourth down stop in the last possession. Let's see what happens here. Breaks loose at the 40. Who's in the clear? What an electric play. Suddenly they move into scoring position down to the 24.
Well, you can just feel the home crowd standing on their feet when this running back had a chance to start to accelerate downfield. They know exactly what this guy is capable of doing and that he can flat out go. He took off on that one.
One explosive play has this offense set up just outside the red zone now with a first down. On first and 10, looking to throw. Comes up with the catch. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a first and goal. A chance to get right back into this football game. It's first down and goal. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Well, they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. No gain on first makes it second down and goal from the 7. They'll try to power it in right up the middle. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, LSU.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
And the PAT makes it a 10-point deficit, 31-21. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking for his big tight end. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. A catch and run by the big tight end. What a weapon this guy is.
Chris, the quarterback looks up, sees a wide open target. Sometimes those throws are harder than the ones where they're tightly covered. But he makes a nice throw, and it's an easy touchdown for this offense.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the extra point up and good makes it a 3-score game, up 17 here in the fourth. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it's a squid. Oh, the ball on the ground.
Oh, boy. The kick returner catches a break. His teammate was able to recognize the ball on the ground and immediately made a heads-up play to get on top of it.
And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Looking deep downfield to the left. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
They fail to connect downfield again, and time is a major factor now here in the fourth quarter with the deficit being this big. Just not much working for this offense today.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. This time it's complete.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Crucial third down play right here. Can they pick up the first on the ground? And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Trying for a 4th down completion. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he's down right there, but it's enough for a first down.
I thought the defense did a pretty good job here on this 4th down, but how about the quarterback? Throws an absolute laser to get that one in there for the first down.
He escapes the pocket. It's incomplete. That was a dangerous pass to try on first down. Almost intercepted. Got lucky that time.
Man, even outside of the pocket, this quarterback's having trouble finding guys downfield. They are in desperation mode right now and still can't seem to get it together.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. 2nd down, looking to throw it. The pocket breaking down. Oh, and he dropped it. You do not see that very often from this guy. He's going to bring up 3rd down.
With this big a fourth quarter deficit, defense playing smart, very well prepared for these 4 verts. Quarterback's going to have to find a way to deliver accurate passes downfield if they want to come back in this game.
He's hit as he throws it. It is intercepted. Not much on the return there, but the interception gives the football back to the offense at the 47.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. Motion now from the tight end. Working clock with the ground game. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. Getting set. Here's second down. Now here's the toss play. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's a tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Chris, I'm a bit surprised they went with play action here on third and such a long distance to gain. The defense knows you're going to throw the football, so you're asking your quarterback to catch the snap. Now he's got to take his eyes off of the coverage by worrying about a play action, and the result is a sack.
So the drive gets underway, backed up at the 8-yard line. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. Takes the handoff. It's Hatchett. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. It's an out route, the catch made, and he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
So a very makeable third down for the offense with a 29. Try and muscle for the first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Looking to throw it on first down. Running out of time in the pocket. Incomplete with 4 seconds remaining. Time for just one more play.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
And that run goes nowhere, and that'll be the final play of the ballgame. This was a case of a higher-ranked, respected team that came in here and handled business. Did what we expected them to do, Kirk, but they did it with impressive focus and execution.
Man, you said it. These guys just seem to be on a mission today. They weren't going to let anything get in their way, especially another ranked opponent. This team was motivated from the opening kickoff.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.